Hi guys, so in today's video I'm going to teach you on what to expect when you're going to Michigan to take your permit test. So let's get right into the video. Okay, so I took my permit test on February 12th, 2021, so literally yesterday. Today is February 13th. This was basically a gift to myself because my birthday is on Monday, which is President's Day. But yes, I took my test yesterday. Now, if you see me looking down, it's because I have all my notes here. I thought I should just make a video because there isn't one for Michigan. So this is my way of helping those who plan on taking their test at the DMV, especially during COVID. So this is just what to expect at the DMV when you're officially taking your test. This is going to be the part 1. I will make a video of part 2 on how to study and prepare for the DMV test and how to pass it 100%, which is what I did, and to just prepare for it overall. The first thing that you're going to have to do is you're going to have to make an appointment at the DMV, so the Secretary of State. Of course, you're going to have to wear a mask when you go in. When you go in, there's going to be someone there to check you off to make sure that you are actually having an appointment. If you don't have an appointment, I do not think that they will assist you. So you go in, make sure you have all your documentations. All I have to do is just bring, my birth certificate, this is the requirement that you have to bring. So your birth certificate, something to show proof that you're a U.S. citizen, my social security card, to show proof that I have one of those, some kind of proof of identification. So I brought my state ID, which I have here, I'm going to show you. And then you need proof of legal residency, which I just brought my just a bill that I'm paying off to show them that this is my correct full legal name and this is where I live currently now. But because I previously before applied for my state ID and I have the real ID. The real ID is just this little gold star on your identification. I don't know if you can see it, but that is what it looks like. Just a regular gold star. That's what it looks like. So because I applied for this real ID card maybe 2 or 3 years ago, they already have my information in the system. They'll just check it over, do all of that. Then from there, you're gonna take your vision test. Now, it wasn't really a vision test. Just like when you go to your doctor, they're gonna ask you to look inside this weird contraction thingy, and they're gonna ask you to read the words so that you can see. Back then, they had you just stand and cover your eye. Now here, they just make you look at it. Don't worry, it's clean. They clean it because, of course, COVID. They just make you look. You have to be able to read whatever line that they tell you. For me, they told me to read line 1. I don't know what they tell every other person, but they told me to read line 1. You read it to them, and then they're going to tell you to look for something else and to make sure to see if you can see it. They're also going to ask you, do you usually wear glasses, contacts, or do you not use anything at all? If you do wear glasses or contacts to drive or to do majority of your things, you're going to have to bring that with you to the DMV. If you don't, then that will most likely cancel out your appointment because you're gonna have to need that to drive. So that's the first thing that you'll do. Then from there, they're gonna take you to somebody else. Like for me, I went from station 4 to station 3. They'll make you go there, and then from there, they'll make you sign this documentation, providing your name, date of birth, etc., etc. And then they're gonna make you sign this paper to claim that you will not cheat or take some information or take photographs or whatever. Also, I was going to record, but they don't allow you to do that. So unfortunately, I don't have any footage from me at the DMV. So then you sign that paper. If you brought anything with you, they're gonna take it so that you don't cheat or anything, or they have a little station that you can put it. But I just provided it to her because there was somebody already there and they already had their stuff at that location. Now, when I was at the DMV, I did not listen to her clearly because she told me what station that I had to go to, but like I said, I wasn't listening. So when you go there, you don't just go to any computer. They will put you at one directly. Now, what I mean by computer, it's touchscreen. There is no mouse. There is no physically writing. It's all on a computer touchscreen, so you don't have to worry about messing up or anything like that, or maybe a mess up on checking if your answers are correct or not. So you go on the computer, it has your full name on there, so you know that computer is directly only for you. You go in. From there, they give you the instructions. I definitely recommend read the instructions so you know what to do correctly. And it's all multiple choice. You go on there. The first test, when I was looking up online, a lot of them said that there's going to be a total of 2 tests and that it's 50 questions, or one said it's going to be 70, one said it's going to be 25. When I took my test at the DMV, I took 2 tests. The first test was only 40 questions, and you can only get 11 wrong. If you get anything more than that, you automatically fail. And that was more of like the rules of the road. So like, for example, you're at a stoplight, you know, what should you do, this and that, or, you know, who has the rule, the rule of the road when pedestrians are crossing, or do you have the rule? Or if the street light says green, but there's a pedestrian crossing, what should you do? Should you wait? Should you honk at them to continue walking more faster? Should you get out the car and yell at them? Basically questions like that, really easy questions. So that one I passed. I did get 5 wrong because I kept second guessing myself, which you should not do, but I did pass that one. See, like I said, you only need to get 11 wrong. If you get 11 wrong more than that, then you fail. But I only got 5 wrong, so I passed that one. And then the next test is 10 questions. You can only get 3 wrong. So when I saw that one, I was like, oh my gosh. But the next test is literally just road signs. So I recommend, you know, if you're gonna prepare for your test, study the road signs, which I'm gonna have the part 2 video on how to study for that one. And you can only get 3 wrong, like I said. And that part, I got 0 wrong, so I passed that one 100%. And then once you pass both tests, it will just take you to the end of the screen. And then it'll automatically tell you if you passed or if you failed. And then from there, you can't even, like, once you're done, you can't even go back, nothing. You're officially done. And it's going to tell you to go to the return area, which you just stand there, and then they'll do the rest of the processing for the paper. Now, if you're worried about taking a test, don't worry. It's not hard. Like I said, it's only touch screen. And I like that way more better because I've seen some places where you actually have to physically write and fill in the bubbles, or you physically have to go on a computer mouse, because I'm afraid of what if I mess up on the question, or what if I click the wrong one. With the Michigan's DMV test, you don't have to worry about that, because once you click on your answer, it's going to give you a box that says, is this your final answer? You click yes or no, so that you don't have to worry about, oh, I accidentally clicked the wrong one and it went back. No, you don't have to worry about that. You have to officially confirm if that's your final answer. You click yes or no. And another thing is that if you don't know the answer and you're scared to answer it, they have a skip button where you can skip it. And then once you're officially through, then it takes you all the way back to that question, so you can finally answer it and then finish the test off completely. So that also, if you don't speak English properly, or if you can't read English properly, I do know that if you speak Spanish or whatever, if you need a translator, you can bring that, but you would have to let them know at the DMV about that first to see if they will confirm it, accept it or not. So yeah, once you take your test and you pass, you go in the waiting area. From there, they'll pull up in the system, because like I said, they put you at a specific computer to make sure. And then once you pass, you just go up there. They'll give you the rest of the things that you brought with you. They give it right back to you, and they look in the system, say, oh, yes, you passed, to make sure you didn't cheat or that you're not lying or anything, if you passed or not. Then from there, they're going to ask you, do you want to pay by either cash or a debit card or credit card? I told them that I wanted to pay by debit card. The payment fee for the permit is just $25. I think if you use the credit card or debit card, there is tax, because I paid $25.36. And you just do that, and from there they'll give you your permit, which looks like, I'm going to show you the back because the front has a lot of information, but the permit is literally just a piece of paper. And for those, it's good. It tells you on, like, I'm just going to read the back. I'm going to screenshot the back so you can see what it looks like as well. But from there, you're eligible for the road test after 3/14. So because I got mine on February, within 30 days, I will be eligible to start taking my road test if I am ready. But the permit is only good for 6 months. My permit will expire on August 11, 2021. So I have within 6 months before this expires to go practice well and take my driver's test. If I don't, this expire, then I will have to literally start all over again, take my permit test again, and do that. Now, if you feel that you're not ready within those 6 months to start taking your driver test, then before this expires, you want to go back to the DMV, tell them that you want to renew this, and they'll let you renew it. You most likely will have to take the test again to renew it, but that's completely fine, because then you'll get more adjusted for the information, how to take, you know, your road test and your street sign information, but then that will still give you more time to prepare if you're not ready to get on the road. That'll be the end of the video. So if there's some things that you want me to go over if you have some questions that I did not answer and you want to put those in the comment section below, go ahead and do that. Like I said, I'm gonna make my part 2 video on what to study on, what to be your main focus to prepare yourself for the test, and how to pass it 100% the first try. So yeah, so don't forget to follow me on my social media. I'm at Instagram at I am Anika Jean, and thanks for watching.
Chérie, ouvre mon phone, moi ça vous c'est la bonne.